Yo, what's going on, everybody? And this is your boy, the one and only, the true and living legend, Honcho J23. And you are now tuned in to the latest, hottest, most episodic show on all social media platforms. That is Independent Scene Podcast. I am your host, Honcho J23. Welcome you guys to the platform. I want to welcome you guys to the channel. I thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. Today, we got a really dope artist in the building. He goes by the name of SC Boog. He is all the way from LA, Los Angeles, California. Listen, y'all, we are touching all over the world. I am super excited to talk with this man. We've had the pleasure of chopping it up offline, man. He's here in the building with us today, chopping it up with us all the way from Los Angeles. This is the special edition of Independent Scene Podcast. Shouts out to Mr. Carolina Hip Hop in the building. What's good? But yeah, like I said, this is, you know what I'm saying, we about to go live, we about to get this show started, and he's already in the building. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, he is the homie, he is the bro, SC Boog. Let's get it. Yo.
Honcho J, what's good?
What's good, my boy? How you feeling, man?
Man, chilling.
That's what it is. First of all, man, let me just say I am truly excited, man, because I'm glad I finally had a chance to chop it up with you, man. And we go. It's gonna be a blast, man. So I hope you enjoy yourself. Like I said, feel free to be yourself.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? So take it away, my boy.
That was good. I go by the name SC Boog, straight out of LA, South Central LA.
That part. All right, so real quick, man, we just go ahead and jump into it, man. So
Yeah.
of course, I gotta ask the obvious, man. The name SC Boog. Talk to us about the name. Where did it come from? Where did it originate from? Where did it start?
SC Boog. Actually, that came from the Boog part. Came from one of my homies, Wavy. They've been calling me this for some time now, but I guess I used to party a lot of shit. So, you know, Boogie. So I just dropped the Boogie, the IE, put the Boog. Then, you know, I'm from South Central LA, so that's what the SC stand for.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. So real quick, man, talk to us about LA, man. Is it everything that people say LA is?
I mean, it's definitely a good spot to be. Like, you know, the music is you know, is all here, you know. You got a lot of access to certain things, you know. It's you could get a lot of connections, so it's very possible, you know.
Okay.
But,
So real quick, how long have you been in LA, and what was it like living in that type of environment?
well, I've been in LA basically my whole life. Living in an environment, you just know, you definitely know you got to learn how to move and stuff. So you get that down, and you know it influence the music. You know what you go through, grinding, all that stuff. So just a lot of that. That's really what I got to say about that. So
Okay. So
yeah.
real quick, talk to us a little bit about your growing up. What was growing up like for you as a kid? Like, did you know growing up as a kid that this was something that you was predestined to do, or did it take you some time to really come into what you wanted to do?
Growing up as I would. To be honest, I never thought I would do music. It was like the last thing on my mind, you know. But it's crazy because when I look at it now, it was stuff that I was doing back then that ties into now, and I didn't even know it, you know. So like my mom was in the church a lot, so she used to have me do poems for the church. I used to memorize them and say them in front of everybody and all that. And then that was just stuff, you know, that ties into what I do now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So also, she used to always tell me, like, I used to always beat on the wall all day, just making beats.
Right.
And rapping like beats to the songs that was hot back then, like Ludacris, you know, word for word, all that. So she used to always be like, well, why don't you need to make up your own lyrics, your own song? And I'd just be like, you know, I'd be like, Mom, whatever, you know what I mean? Brush it off. But I think it's all about timing, you know. Timing is everything. I could have started then and not had it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I did what I'm what I'm doing now, you know?
Right. So let me ask you this. So, man, and again, I kind of want to go back a little bit because, you know, growing up in LA, man, you know, and for me, again, like I told you, you know, I've never been to LA, but I hear so much about LA, man. But I gotta ask, man, you know, just the music scene alone in LA, I know it's nothing that we possibly maybe have never heard of. Has it always been like that from LA, coming out of LA?
Yeah, I think it's always been like that, man. LA got a lot of talents, a lot of different people. Everybody got a story. We got like, you know, a lot of diversity. So people growing up in this area. So everybody got, everybody got their own story to tell, you know. So it's always been diverse, you know. We like to party, we like to turn up, you know. We know the struggle, we know the grind. So you get all of that, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this, man. So, you know, being an artist, man, you know, when did you officially start to take it serious? Like, what age were you when you really started taking it serious and really started like grinding and putting lyrics to paper and, you know, really putting it out there to the world?
Well, it's crazy because it ain't been too long, you know. Actually, I started during quarantine, really. So not too long. When quarantine came, it really gave me some time to really sit and, you know, get my thoughts down on paper. You know, before that, you know, I was kind of ripping and running, doing what I gotta do, you know. So I never really had time, you know. It was more a point like I'm gonna get to it, but I wasn't getting to it.
Right.
So when when COVID hit, it was crazy because it was like a blessing in it for me, you know. So it gave me time to sit, really, really grind and do it. So that period of time, I was just writing, get my thoughts down. So then when I first recorded, it was just crazy. Everybody like, oh, I'm fucking with it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's see what it do then.
Okay. Okay. So now switching gears for a second, when it comes to the music that you put out and the lyrics that you put out, what is the message and the motto behind the music, behind the man? Like, what is your MO for yourself?
Well, for me, like, it's just stuff. Most of my stuff is what I've been through. So,
Okay.
or whatever. You know, music is it's a mood. You know what I mean? So I got music from where I'm turned up, you know, partying, whatever, and doing whatever I'm doing, or you know, I got music where I'm in my thoughts. You know, some stuff was on my mind. You know what I mean? Kind of right, like whatever I was dealing with in that situation. And it's crazy because, you know, a lot of beats, you know, they just stick out to you for a certain what you're going through, and you just hear the vibe of it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So to my listeners and stuff, you know, I just relatability. You know, a lot of people, oh yeah, I was feeling. You know what I mean? Just relatability, and just, you know, it's just my story, but you know, other people out here got similar stories as well. You know?
Right, right. So,
like,
so and speaking on that, so when you hear, like, for example, like when you out in public, right, and you out, and you have people that support you, that support your music, that you know, that can actually sing your song word for word, lyric for lyric. You know, what does that do to you on the inside to know that you put out a song, or you put out a track that people are like, yo, like, I really genuinely fuck with this. Like, this shit was really your best fucking song. Like, how does that make you feel on the inside?
Oh man, I love it. It's a great feeling to have somebody really fuck with you, what you saying, and just saying that they could feel the emotion through it, and just, you know, it got them through whatever time that they was going through. I think that's like dope that I can have a connection with somebody like that, you know, and you build that strong connection, and it's, you know, somebody you even haven't really met, you know what I mean? But it's like, dang, we dealing with, I'm not alone. We both dealing with the same, you know, same problems and stuff.
Right, right, exactly. So I gotta address, man, because you know, with social media being as huge as it is, man, I happen to, you know, come across you on a popular platform known as TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta ask, man, you know, coming across you on TikTok, man, I gotta ask. Of course, I gotta ask the question. What
Yeah.
got you on TikTok? What made you want to be a part of TikTok? And you know, how did that kind of transition for itself?
TikTok really if you're an artist, man, get on TikTok. I'm gonna say that it's getting artists known, it's blowing artists up quick. You know what I mean? You see all these songs that's becoming TikTok popular and just it's viral. You know what I mean? So I think that's just good. It's reachability. You know, you got everybody, the whole world on TikTok. So it's like you go in there and somebody from Canada is listening to your song, like, you know, so it's a lot of reachability. You getting views on there, you getting comments, you know. So TikTok is like a real good platform to use for music. For anything you do, if you're an entrepreneur, really.
Right. Now, I must ask, speaking still on the subject of TikTok, have you decided to put in your music as a TikTok sound or dance trend?
I'm working on that now, and that's the crazy part because I've been getting DMs of people like they trying to make, you know, dances to it. So I'm like, that's on my part. That's my bad. I got to get to it. So yeah, for sure, we need. And if anybody on here watching, man, shit, y'all got some dances y'all want to do? Hey, do that shit. but yeah, I got to get it on there. That's because that's, you know, that's an important part. So yeah.
Right.
It's going to be on there soon.
Okay. So let me ask you this, man, because again, you know, being an artist and when you're, you know, surrounded by other artists who are grinding, who are going hard, man.
Yeah.
What is the message mainly for yourself that you tell yourself that keeps you grinding, that keeps you motivated, that keeps you pushing?
Well, because, you know, I love doing it. So I'm always keep on expressing myself. You know what I mean? I'm always do music, but what keeps me going is just because, you know, you just never know. Your life could change overnight. Your life can change in 1 year. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just by the right person or the right, you know, somebody hearing it, somebody doing a dance with it, anything could happen. You know what I mean? Right. So you just gotta keep pushing. Just trust the grind and all that. So that's what keeps me going.
Okay. Now I gotta ask, man, who has been some of your musical influences, and not only some of your musical influences, but again, being in LA, you know, which I like to call one of the most beautiful cities one of the most beautiful areas in the world.
Right.
You know, who are some of your musical influences, man? You know, that you listen to.
Oh man, LA is crazy because, like I said, we got a lot of talent. So it's kind of a lot of people on that list that influence, but you know, one of my biggest influence I would say was Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace.
Of course.
Yeah, you got to give it to Nip. He painted that, you know, that LA picture just perfect.
Right.
So, yeah, Nip, you got NWA. I know that's Compton, but you know, we all LA. It's all love.
Right.
You got NWA. You got Snoop. You know, it's all love.
Right. Okay, so speaking on that, man, you know, you recently, you know, again, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. You just spoke about Nipsey, man. So, you know, as the guy that he was, man, I gotta ask you, you know, because I'm pretty sure we all get this a lot, but where were you when you heard the news about Nipsey Hussle, and what went through your mind, you know, as you are hearing this type of news or seeing this type of news about Nipsey?
I remember that day too. I was actually hooping with the homies. We was hooping, and then we seen the report, and we looking, and we was shocked, like we didn't believe it. We like, man, hell no, that's a lie, you know.
Yeah.
And then when we found out it was true, we was just hurt, you know. We was just like, damn, what the fuck? Like, they really took out a legend, you know. Right. And that was just a crazy day for everybody, I believe. You know, the whole city was hurt.
Right.
And it was just, you know, it was just crazy.
Right. Now, speaking on another legend that was, you know, that we, you know, had the unfortunate loss of, that being Kobe Bryant. You know, the great Mamba of all trades. You know, again, I must ask, where were you? What was going through your mind?
I think I was driving home, and I was getting texts. I'm looking, I'm like, rest in peace, Kobe, rest in peace, 20. I'm like, hell no, this is no way.
Yeah.
And it was just like a blow and then another blow. Like, you know, we got getting over trying to process the Nipsey Hussle situation, then
Right.
another one is just it's just crazy. It was just crazy moments at those times. Just
Right.
unbelievable moments.
Right. Now, okay, and of course, my last artist who also again trailblazed, left a legacy. Rest in peace to DMX.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
What
Yes.
was again your thought process with X? What was your
It was
connection
just
to X?
like I said, it was just unbelievable on all parts. It was just the thing of, everybody we hoping he pulling through, like, oh, X gonna pull through, but when he didn't, it was just, it just shocked the world again. It was just crazy. Like, we losing all these great legends, and it's just crazy.
Right. So now I want to kind of switch gears a little bit
Yeah.
because again we're still speaking of LA, of course, but I hear a lot. Again, I hear a lot. I see a lot. I watch a lot of documentaries about LA.
Hmm.
I see all kinds of movies from LA. So
Right.
I gotta ask this question because I've been dying to know this answer. And somebody like yourself being in LA, I gotta know. So, I'm hearing that these gang affiliations, man, that these Christians out there in LA. I mean, is it everything that people that the world and TV portrays it to be, or is it just really just what it is?
I mean, just growing up in South Central, it is what it is. We have gangs. That's just a part of our, the city we in. So, um, that's just something that, is rival gangs. So that just, it comes with the nature.
Right.
And like I said earlier, you just, you gotta know how to move.
Right, right. Now let me ask you this. So say somebody is thinking about possibly moving to LA. What advice or tips could you give them on what to do and what not to do, or what to be kind of like on the lookout for once they make that transition?
I mean, it depends where you're coming from. So if you're not coming from like a city, just, is everything is more fast paced. It's more fast paced. It's not gonna be as quiet probably as where into other states and different areas. So, you gonna hear noise more often. It's just fast paced. But like I said, with that is, you meet more people. It's a plus side to everything. More
Right.
connections and all that. Dreams do come true in LA.
Right, right. Okay, okay. So now let me ask you this, man. So now, when we look at, the younger generation, we have the younger generation that's coming up, that's rising through the ranks,
Yeah.
and the younger generation are looking at people like yourself who is an artist.
Yeah.
What advice and tips and gems can you give the younger generation that may be watching them, that may be listening, that may be looking at you and be like, yo, I want to do the same thing you're doing. How do I do it?
You just, like I said, get your thoughts down on paper. Do whatever is best for you. But just the hardest part is starting. Once you start, it's not that bad. The hardest part is the beginning. But once you start and you get it rolling and you figure out, your sound and all that, just keep pushing. You just gotta have a good attitude. You gotta have tough skin and believe in yourself. You gotta tell your mind yes first, and then everything else will fall into place.
Right, right. Now real quick, talk us about the studio, man, because I'm pretty sure you probably been in some really dope studios. I'm pretty sure you probably have laid down some tracks in some really dope spots. What has been, what has that whole model and that environment been like for you? Being a part of a studio or being in the studio and just laying down the bars, as I like to call them.
Oh, it's a vibe, man. I love being in the studio. You like you dropping fire. You dropping fire. And
Yeah.
it's just the energy, and you hearing yourself, you feeling yourself, and then they playing it back, and y'all just vibing. Everybody in there just they feeling that energy, that passion, and
Right.
when, like I said, when you got some fire, it's just a unbelievable feeling.
Right. So let me ask this. All right, so when you're putting together an album or
Yeah,
EP or a single or a track,
yeah.
how long for you as an artist, how long are you usually in studio for?
Um. Okay, if I probably be in the studio around like 6 hours, knock
Okay.
it in. and I knock out a couple of tracks, and then you know, we hook them up, mix and master, do what we can. So probably like 12 hours, I can knock out a EP for sure.
Okay. So all right. So and I appreciate you for speaking on that. So with that being said, when say for example, you put out an album already, or you put out an EP,
Yeah.
and you let people know, like, you know, there's more, you know, that's coming. To stay tuned. How long do you let people wait before you release your next new project?
Yeah, okay. So if I drop something, the wait time will probably be like maybe like a week, depending. Excuse me, but yeah, I would say like a week. I don't try to wait too long. You know, I always try to keep something cooking. You know what I mean? Whether if I'm teasing, and then if I'm teasing a song and everybody like, bro, you just gotta drop that, then you know I gotta put some speed on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So about a week.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this. So now,
Yeah.
All right. So now, 5 to 10 years from now, where do we see SC Boog? Where do we see him at in the next 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years, I want to own my own record label.
Okay.
For sure, I want to have probably have a whole grip of collabs with all these great artists under my belt.
Okay.
And I see myself owning, venturing off. You know, I want to do all it. Acting, I'm with it all.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm open to all that, you know. So I want to have my own businesses and all that stuff too.
Okay. Okay. Now, being who you are, man, aside from music, who is SC Boog at the end of the day? Like, strip away the music, strip away with, you know, the songs, the lyrics, the bars. Who is SC Boog at the end of the day? Like, who do we know? Who is this guy behind the music?
Behind the music, man, I just be chilling. I be watching TV shows, Snowfall, all that. And I just be chilling, you know. I chill with my family. I chill with the homies. So I'm real just, you know, laid back.
Okay.
Watch TV shows.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So
yeah.
So let me ask you this. So as the entertainer that I am and the podcaster that I am, so what and I'm just throwing a typical day with SC Boog. What would that consist of? You know, if I was out there in your city, what would a typical day be like? Linking up with you and hanging with you. What would that be like?
We for sure we smoking.
Okay.
This what I do too.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, we could hit the studio, whatever. I don't know. You know, I just, like I said, I'd be chilling. So if I'm not wrapped up in music, you know, I'm chilling watching TV.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So are there any dope areas in LA, you know, that people like myself may have not for the first time may have not seen that you know of, that you would, you know, that we would pull up on or go to or check out?
Yeah, I mean, LA is really everywhere. You know, everybody tend to go to Hollywood, but you know, since quarantine is, you know, been kind of shut down lately. So it's a lot of spots you can go to, pull up low key spots that is they're not big, they might not be that popular, but it going up, you know what I mean? So if you with me, we could probably hit some of those spots up, you know.
Okay.
Be all good.
Okay. So now, fast forward.
Yeah.
We gotta speak on the versus battles, because I'm sure you've been, you know, I'm pretty sure you've seen them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've heard of them.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, man, you know, what's been your most favorite battle? Who do you see next? And, you know, have we yet to see somebody that we haven't seen already?
I think my favorite one, that's tough. I like the Gucci Jeezy. But I would say the Lox and Dipset.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was entertaining. And,
okay.
Jada was going crazy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that one was entertaining. And then who I would like to see, damn, that's tough. But I want to see Lil Wayne. But
Okay.
it'll be a tough matchup because I kind of don't know who gonna go up against them, you know.
Right. Right.
But I would like to see Wayne in the verses.
Okay. Okay.
Wayne and
So,
Drake.
oh, that'll be
Yeah,
dope too. That'll be
yeah.
dope
So,
too. Okay. So let me
yeah.
ask you this, man. If you had the chance and the ability to work with any local or any entertainment artist today, who would that artist be and why?
In that aspect, like I said, LA we got so many dope artists out here. I'm open to all. Everybody brings something different, and I like that versatility because when it goes together and it blends, you get two different sides. So I'm open to any local LA artists that want to get in the store and cook up. I'm with it.
Okay. Okay. So now, again, I'm gonna throw another curveball at you. So if you could take any song from any genre, from any artist, and flip it and make it your own, what would that song be?
Ooh, dang. That's a good question. That's a great question because I actually been looking into that. But the music I kind of like is the like the early 2000s,
Okay.
and I listen to a lot of R&B. So I wanna flip a R&B song. I don't know who yet, but I want to flip a R&B song because I've been seeing they've been flipping a lot of songs crazy, and they've been doing their shit too. That
Right.
Fantasia, When I See You, they've been flipping that song and they've been going crazy on it. So I definitely want to do that.
Okay. Okay. So now, when it comes to laying down the foundation for your work, like, what is it about your work that makes you stand out and makes you so unique from all of the other artists and other dope talent out here?
Um, I just like I said, I keep it real in my rap, um, and I say what's true to me. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, people respect it and they like it, so and they can relate to it. So
Okay.
and then I also like I kind of do like I rap over a kind of almost any beat. You know what I mean? I got some music on drill beats. I got some songs that's like the little vibe, the reggae beat. So it's like
Okay.
I could give you, you know what I mean?
Right.
I
Right.
could give you different versatility, and it's just like I said, it's just moods that you be in. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
moods. One day you might be angry and you writing while you angry, and you going that's gonna come out. Put me
Yeah.
on a beat
Yeah.
that's aggressive. Like one day you just might be in your feelings. All right, let me get this little melodic beat. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like I said, it's just feelings and moods you get.
Okay. Okay. So real quick, again, and again, you got to go with. I switch gears. Tend to switch
Oh
gears
no,
a
you
lot.
got it. You got it.
So now, real quick, give us your favorite top hood movie of all time. What's been your favorite top hood movie of all time?
Oh, that's tough, man. You can't be asking questions like that. It's a lot of them. Uh, you got Juice.
Okay.
Man, I think it's Boys in the Hood. Boys in the
Okay.
Hood. Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
I
I
think
feel that.
yeah, but that's tough, but because it's a lot of them. But I like Boys in the Hood.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: if you could take one thing about yourself and change it, what would it be?
Honestly, I don't. That's a good question. I don't think I would change nothing because I'm continually changing now. I don't really focus on the past. Whatever happened is happening. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So I look at it as change the future. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm just evolving and developing myself right now. So I'm pretty satisfied with where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me ask you this then. With that being said, if you could go back to your 10-year-old self and give your 10-year-old self some advice, what would that advice be to that 10-year-old you?
Um, Listen to your parents more. Listen to your parents because at the end of the day, you know, they're just trying to help you and they've been where you at. And as a kid, you don't see it like that never. No kid has ever, just did exactly what their parents say. They always, think that they know the way, or what happened to you is not gonna happen to me. So I say,
Right.
listen to my mom more, and just when you make up your mind, just do it. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. If it's something you want to do, just do it.
Right. Right. I feel that. I feel that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now give us your favorite dream destination, your favorite dream vacation spot. Like where do you like to go and just like chill and relax other than being in LA?
Well, my dream place to go destination is Africa. I want to go to Africa.
Okay.
Um, actually, Egypt to be more specific, because I want to see the pyramids. I always thought those was dope. I
Okay.
always wanted, like, I'm like, I gotta make that happen. Like, if I ever get a chance, I would like to go to Egypt and see the pyramids.
Okay. Okay. Now give us your favorite dream car. What is your dream car?
Dream car. I like BMW trucks.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
BMW trucks. I don't know if like yeah, I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of simple. So I don't need all that other stuff. Like, I like BMW trucks. So whatever the newest version is out.
Okay. Okay. So now, going back to social media for example, man, for a second, man,
Yeah.
social media is very huge, of course, as we all know. How has social media helped you or benefited you or helped you to really get back in touch with your fans and your supporters and people that you probably haven't seen in a long time? How
Yeah.
has social media been beneficial to you?
Oh man, like I said, it's a big part in almost like everything you do. Social media is everybody's on it. Everybody uses it. It's a big part because, like I said, it's reachability. Um, just like how we communicating right now from two different areas. I might not be able to see this person as much as I want to, but I could get on, Instagram, go live with them. I got, DMs from people that's in other countries, like, oh, I heard your music from social media. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just think it's great in connecting people.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask the obvious. This is a curveball. Now, I'm pretty sure the ladies and the women out there in LA are simply phenomenal. So I gotta ask, man. Aside from that, like, hearing the women in music out there in LA? What is that like as a male artist to sit back and to see that blow up for what it is?
Oh man, that's dope. Like, it's just crazy. It's dope seeing women artists doing their thing and just rapping just as good as the dudes. It's just dope to see them doing their thing, and they doing it well. So shout outs to them. Keep doing it.
Okay. Now, does SC Boog happen to have a lucky young lady in his life right now, or is SC Boog single?
SC Boog has a lady in
Okay.
his life.
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, how does your lady feel about you being this, as I like to already call you, a multi-million-dollar superstar?
Man,
How does she feel about you being that superstar and having the music, having the lyrics that you put out, having the fans, having the support, having all this surround you? Like how does she
um,
deal? How does she deal with all that? Her man being the main attraction for everybody.
um, I mean, it's something that, doing a certain thing, it comes with that lifestyle. You know what I mean? So being an artist, you understand that, well, dating an artist, you should understand that they're going to be in the spotlight, they're going to have fans, they're going to be interacting with people. So I don't think it's a big deal.
Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you this. So when you're being in an industry like this, have you always found it maybe hard or maybe challenging, knowing that you're trying to have a relationship with somebody aside from social media, but at the same time, having to help them realize and understand that this is part of my job. This is what I do. Have you always found it to be a tough thing, or you always been able to deal with that pretty easily?
Nah, it's everything. You gotta have balance. So you a balance and understanding. So it's like I said, a lot of it is communication. So if you got balance, I think you be fine. You know, I have to. I have relationships with, my fans. You know what I mean? And that's just, you got to balance it out.
Right. Now, speaking on family, I'm pretty sure you're probably real big on family, man. Well, how does your family take in all of this? Like, what are their thoughts about this?
Oh man, my family at first was shocked, and but they've been real supportive. They show love all the time, and yeah, that, like I said, it was just funny when they first heard that I was rapping, heard my music. They were shocked, like, "Oh, this you? Oh, this is you?" But
Yeah.
like I said, they love it, they support it, and they rocking with me.
Okay. Okay. So real quick, give us your most craziest interaction with a fan or supporter being out there in LA. I'm pretty sure you've had some crazy.
Nah, man, nah, I had nothing too crazy, man. Like, nah, it's
Or maybe not, or even if it hasn't been crazy interactions, but either interactions or crazy DMs that you've gotten from fans, like
um, nah, I ain't, like I say, it ain't been too nothing too crazy. They just show a lot of love. I say
okay,
that they show a lot of love, and I appreciate that.
okay. Now, real quick, in your spare time, when you're not doing music and you're
Yeah.
just like you said, and you just either watching TV or you're chilling with the family, does SC Book have that time to himself to where he is able to get sleep knowing as busy as you be?
Ooh, yeah. I get sleep when I can. I'll put it like that. But you know, sometimes you gotta lose a little sleep to get what you want. You know what I mean? But I always get my time. That I think to myself. I do my own thing. And yeah. So that's, like I said, I just balance it out. I have my family, and then I'm doing my music, and then I have just some hours to myself where I just motivate myself and get my energy right.
Okay. So let me ask you this, man. So when because again, being in LA, you're continuing to blow up, the more and more, so when that time comes, because it's gonna come where you hit that BET stage, man. The
Yeah.
BET, we talking BET Awards, man.
Right.
Who all other than your family, who all are you taking with you to the top?
Oh man, my brothers, man. Shout out the gang. That's Dream Team right there. Them my brothers. They've been rocking with me since day one. So they already know what's up. They already
Okay.
know what's up.
Okay. Now, is there anything about yourself or your music that, when it comes to how the world is today, because when you look at how the world is today, has there been a moment in your life or in time where you have taken what's been going on from the world, incorporated it into your music to where people can be able to be more relative to what's going on and being able to understand why things are maybe going on, why they may be going on?
Oh, facts, yeah. It's I most definitely got some stuff that's current events and the stuff that's been happening is for sure in my music. Um, I got a song. I think I talk about it a little bit, and then I got some upcoming music that's not put out yet that goes in a little bit more detail. What's been going on and the stuff we've been fighting for.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So anybody that comes to a SC Boog show, what can they expect? If it's their first time seeing you perform or in action, what can
Man,
what
it's
can they
crazy
expect?
because I started in quarantine, so everything been locked down. Everything now is opening up, but I haven't did a show yet. But if you come to my show, it's gonna be lit. The energy gonna be right. Music gonna be fire. Um, like I said, I got a lot of different kind of music, so if you want to turn up, we gonna turn up. You know what I mean? If you want to be in your feelings, you could be in the feelings. But it's gonna be exciting and a good time for sure.
Okay. So also, with that being said, so mentally up here, like when you prepare to write a song or put out a song or do a show of any kind, how do you mentally refocus yourself and center yourself, and really like how do you mentally get prepared to go out there and do what you do?
You know, you gotta motivate yourself. You gotta talk to yourself. Let you know, like I said, once your mind know you can do anything, then you could do anything. So once you once you get that process down and you understand it and you really apply it, it becomes second nature. And once you get it second nature, then that's it. You know what I mean? Now you ain't even got to think about it no more. It's like now I know this now. I know this for a fact. I'm certified. So like I said, my process, you know, I just, you know, put on the beat. I get the vibe of it, and you know, I believe that I know what I do is good, so I put it out there.
Okay. Now, again, you know, I've been doing my research on you a little bit. I've been checking you out a little bit, you know, and I've been seeing that, you know, you yourself got a little bit of drip. So I gotta address the drill. Where does the drip come from? How do you keep yourself dripped out like the way that you do? Like, how does it happen?
I love fashion, dude. I love fashion. Like on a regular day, you know, this never gonna go away. This never gonna go away. A white tee and a white beater, that's always gonna be there. But I love fashion. I love colors, and I like to stand out. Like you know, I like to look nice, and you know, you dress nice, you feel nice, you know.
Right.
So, like I said, I just like to stand out. I think clothing is like a attention grabber.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you got on a nice fit, you know, that's that visual already. Boom, you presenting yourself, you know, and what you do.
Right.
You know, people are very you know, they if they like what they see, they nice, boom. It's a way to help you in that aspect too, to what's this guy do? I'm interested. You know what I mean? That's with me not even saying a word to you.
Right.
So
okay.
And then, you know, I'm in LA, man. Like LA, come on, we fly.
Exactly. Now, also, I got to mention, you know, I happen to see that you got a lot of ink all over you, of course. You know, so you know, I gotta ask, how many tats do you own on you right now?
That's like I can't even count. I can't even count it. I got my arms, my chest, my stomach, my back, top part of my back. You see, I got a few on my face, and I got some in my ear, so I don't even know.
So it's almost like you lost count. So
yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. So who would you recommend? Like, okay, so say somebody come to LA and they looking for a dope tattoo artist. Who would you recommend?
My boy, Magic Trapaholic, man. He do good work. He did mostly all my tattoos. So I would say hit him up and he'll get you right. Okay.
So speaking of tattoos, what has been your most meaningful tattoo that you've gotten?
Ooh. That's a tough one. My most meaningful, I got my what is right here? I got my baby girl right here.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that. I got
my
baby girl right here.
Yeah.
All right. And then damn, hold on, let me take off my watch. It's probably upside down, but my pop's right there.
Okay.
So that's probably my most meaningful one right there.
Okay. So I take it you're real big on, and you must love tattoos. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I love tattoos, and what they say is true. They addictive. Once you get one, you can't stop.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy because I personally myself, I currently own 5 right now.
Okay.
My goal is to reach 10. Okay, so that's why I had to ask, like, yo, who is the dopest tat artist out there in LA? You know, because I hear, you know, there's so many dope artists, you know, from all over. But when you come to places like LA, I know it's got to be some really dope motherfuckers out there that really that knows how to use their work.
Why you said you stopping at 10?
Well, I ain't gonna say outside of it, but that's the goal right now is get the 10.
Oh,
But
okay, I
I
feel
do
it.
but I do want more. Trust me, I do want more. I want to go ahead and get all this right here covered. I want to
Oh,
get the
okay.
sleeves I want to go ahead and get the sleeves and so I mean I got I got this going on over here.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. I got this going on right here.
Oh,
You
okay,
know,
okay.
I got living names right here on my arm and whatnot. So,
Mhm.
and then I got two up here up top. So I'm like, like you said, it is addictive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, for
It's
sure,
very
for sure.
addictive.
Right.
So definitely shouts out to all the tap artists out there in LA, man, doing their
Yup,
thing,
yup.
shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? So I got to ask you because I hear the weather out there is always dope as fuck. Is that true?
That is true. I ain't gonna lie to you. It don't rain that much, and the weather it be hot, but as of late it's just been like 70s, 80s, so it's been perfect, low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So now, man, let me ask you this, man. Who would you say right now, city and state wise? Of course, and I know you're gonna say LA, of course, but other than LA, who would you say right now has the best music coming out of their city and state?
um, all right. Other than LA, uh, man, everybody been doing their shit. Chicago, Atlanta been doing their shit.
Okay. Okay.
um, and I'm trying to think of newer artists. New York been on the rise. They coming back to life.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so New York, and Chicago, man, Chicago going crazy. Man, who else? Memphis too. Memphis too.
Okay.
Memphis got some hot shit too.
Okay.
So
Okay. 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 All right, so are you big? Are you a big sports fan? And if you are, who are your squads?
yeah, I'm a big sports fan. Lakers for sure.
Yes,
Lakers,
sir. Yes,
they've been
sir.
my
That's what I'm
squad
talking about.
since day one.
Yes,
Um,
sir. Okay.
for football, I like the Eagles.
Okay.
I'm a Philly fan. And I'm a Philly fan because when I started watching Brian Dawkins, he was my favorite player. He was a safety for the Eagles, so that's what
Okay.
made me like him. And then at that time, everybody be trying to get on my head like, "Oh, why you don't like the Rams?" I'm like, hold on. At that time, uh, we didn't have a team, so you know what I
Right.
mean. So, I like Philly, so I rock with Philly. So that's the reason I'm an Eagle fan. But I still rock with my Rams. They still LA, but like I said, it was just the timing. We didn't have a team at that point, so I was the Eagle. I'm an Eagle fan.
Okay. Okay. Now, are you into gaming or animation at all?
Um, you say gaming? Yeah, I play a little bit, but not that much. I think a little bit of both. I play like Call of Duty.
Okay.
I would say I play out of games. I play Call of Duty and Madden.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Anime. I watched a couple anime shows. What was the one? I watched Avatar. Avatar was good.
Okay.
When I was younger, I watched what's that? Dragon Ball Z. Man, everybody watched Dragon Ball Z
Yeah,
though.
Dragon Ball Z was the shit.
Right. Up to date. It is one I just think I can't think of the name of it, but I think it's Naruto. That one
Okay.
was cool. I watched a little bit of that, but like I said, all that is minimal. Like I said, I really don't have time for that. You know what I mean?
Facts, facts. I feel that. Okay. So my other question, man, give us the greatest era of music of all time. What has
Oh
been
no,
the
I can't. Greatest era of music. That's that's tough. I can't pinpoint one because, like I said, sometimes you be kind of biased from what you grew up in. So,
right,
like I said, I feel like everyone was great in its own era. You know what I mean?
right,
In its own time.
right.
So. like I said, I like all of them. I like where music been, and I like where it's headed too. So I think it's all good.
Okay, and it's funny that it's funny you said it, because that took me into my next question. I was going to ask you, you know, with the current regime of music today, when you think about, you know, the music way back then compared to now, do you feel like this is the moment in time, even with everything that's going on, do you feel like this is the moment in time where music is being brought back, or is getting a revamp, or is getting a better sound or feel or style for the particular song, or for that particular genre of music?
Yeah. Like I said, it's changing. I wouldn't say a better sound. It's just like I said, you just gotta adjust with the times. You know what I mean? So now everything is more up tempo. But now you got like I said, they're still getting their appreciation because now you got everybody flipping the songs now. So it's like that's how you know that was a dope era. Everybody want to remake because you know that was our bangers. You know what I
Right.
mean? So we just flipping the song, but we putting it on our spin and our time on it. So it's like you can appreciate both. You know, it was a banger then and it's a banger now. So
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's just a different time.
Okay. So real quick, as we're winding down towards the end, man, and I feel like I can continue to have a conversation with you all day, man, because this is truly a vibe right here.
Right.
I gotta ask, man. What is it? Can we be on this? What else from the fans and the supporters can we expect from you for the rest of 2021?
I'm gonna just keep that energy level high. I'm gonna be dropping all fire. I'm gonna just keep dropping it. And I gotta I'm working on my music video, so I gotta drop a visual. It's gonna be my first visual, so y'all gonna see a lot more of my face. Put it like that.
Okay. And is there anybody that you want to give any shout outs to that may be watching, that may be listening right now?
Just shout out to my gang again, Dream Team, man. They've been holding it down since day one. The fam, they've been doing their thing. Shout out Splitter 100. That's who I got a feature coming out with. Coop the Real, he been doing his shit. All the homies, shout them out. Yeah, and that's about it.
Okay. And so real quick, man, as we're winding down, man, where can people follow and tap in with you in?
Hit me up on Instagram. That's where I be mainly. Instagram and TikTok is all the same though. Twitter is SCBoog4.
All right. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another edition of Independent Scene Podcast. This has been my time. I am the one and only true living legend, Honcho J23. You are now once again tuned into the latest, hottest, most episodic show on all social media platforms. That's the Independent Scene Podcast. I want to take this opportunity right now to thank my special guest, SC Boog, for being in the building with us, all the way from LA, all the way from Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is the first time I've ever had somebody from Los Angeles on this platform. So definitely shouts out to you, bro. Keep grinding, keep applying pressure. I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? I will be bringing you back to the channel. So just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? We will be bringing him back. So you guys be on the lookout. Stay tuned for that. Real quick, but like I said, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate y'all for supporting us and for tuning in. Man, we look forward to seeing you guys next time on another edition. And as I always in every single broadcast, always remember to climb to your destiny and reach for the stars. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm your boy Honcho J23. We out, guys.
All right.
Yes, sir.